I went on a 5-day-long safari in Africa, in northern Tanzania, and it was the very first safari experience of my life. We went to some of the most famous national parks like Serengeti and Ngorongoro. We even slept in tents and spent hours driving around. And we saw more wildlife than I even thought was possible. This whole experience was everything I ever wanted and more. Zebra crossing!
That is actually funny.
But I'm not going to lie, safari can be challenging.
Another very early start to the day. It's not even 6 a.m.
There were many moments where I wished I would be better prepared and just knew more about what I was getting myself into.
You still have to be very careful about the wild animals. When we reach our tents, we look back and it turned out that there was a huge bison standing like literally right next to the street. This is reality of sleeping in a tent in the middle of a freaking bush. My face is very swollen. I'm very tired because it is 6 a.m. We just witnessed a very nice sunrise. Oh. Guys, I'm driving today. I haven't been driving for like the last 8 years, but we're good. I think I can handle the lions.
Like I took our thing.
Okay. Look, I'm still finishing my second cup of coffee because our guide Laurian.
Still can't get it. Not gonna get it.
Ever. Told me that I can, okay? Yes. Oh my stuff.
Woman.
Jesus.
Put that in your blog.
Yeah, put that on your blog. How much stuff you have.
It's called vlog.
Vlog.
First animal of the day.
Half us. Like a good boy.
Oh, it's having breakfast.
Yeah.
So apparently this elephant is older and that's why there is so much saliva coming out of its mouth, and you can see it on its skin that it's older. And how old can elephants be? 70. So this one is like literally it could be almost 70.
Yeah.
Wow. And he's intentionally looking for like softer grass. Usually they walk around together, but when they get older sometimes they tend to like wander by themselves. Even though we saw so many elephants already on our first day in Serengeti National Park, we saw a pack of like 30-40 elephants and they were about 30 meters from us, which was absolutely incredible. But you don't really get tired of that view. Elephants are just such magnificent animals. So every time we saw an elephant on this safari, I was basically equally impressed and excited. Just stop for a little chat here. Lauren, what did you say? That your Muzungus are annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling him here that did you hear anything interesting even if you don't have the Muzungu? I said because you don't have the Muzungu, now you cannot spotting for anything.
So Serengeti looks very different to Tarangire. There's basically no trees here, so you can see very far that apparently since the grass is but apparently since the grass is very like tall, it's a good place for lions to hide. Yeah, Lauren, we would like to order some lions, please. Climbing a tree.
That's fine.
Okay, so we're pulling up this tree and apparently there's a lion on the tree. Serengeti is one of the very few places where you can actually see lions climbing trees.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh my god, no way. Its legs are just hanging. Oh my god.
Like,
Oh, you guys, shut up. What she's saying. I'm trying to sleep.
oh god, you're so pretty. Oh my god.
Now they're gonna cry. Oh no, guys. Oh my god, yes.
No,
We've got a zebra crossing.
That
is actually funny.
That is funny.
Do you get it?
You could just tune it out.
We are the luckiest people on earth. There is a leopard up on this tree and it's eating some food. chilling.
Beautiful.
Oh man, that is so impressive.
Still happen fish.
Yes.
Fish roll.
You want the middle one? You want the middle one? I'm being selfish, bitch.
Give me the edge. I like the edge.
Ah, Vugali.
There you go.
Nice.
Then you need the second one.
Okay, so we're done. I get in first. We're back on the road. We have a pretty long drive ahead of us now. We'll be driving for about 3 or maybe even 4 hours in total. 1 hour to the gate of Serengeti National Park, and then 2-3 hours to Ngorongoro, where we'll stay tonight. Another Tanzanian traffic jam. Oh, where's this cow going? Mate, that's the wrong direction.
This goes to the side.
Oh my god, so many. Hey, mate. Oh. So we made it to our campsite. That's probably where I'm gonna set up our tent. I mean, as you could see on the way, the drive itself is just an experience, and the landscape is constantly changing, and you see so many animals on the way. So even though it was quite a drive, it doesn't really feel, certainly not boring, still very entertaining. I just want to quickly show you the inside of the car. So you have, how many? 6 seats here, and each seat is next to the window, so no one sits in the middle. And you do have plugs here, so you can charge your stuff on the way. As you can see, everything is like completely covered in dust because we do drive with our windows open. Yeah. I'm also completely covered in dust. Everything is dirty at this point, but you just have to deal with it. And now we're gonna set up the tents.
If we're going, it depends if we're going this way. Because I saw you could go and come back this way, which would be by far the shorter route. But there is a way.
So it is already dark outside, and I am currently wearing a hat. 4 layers up here, 2 t-shirts, 2 sweatshirts, 3 pairs of pants, which is basically everything I own. But to my defense, it is already quite chilly here, and at night it's gonna drop to plus 15, but still like 15 Celsius degrees. That's cold for sleeping in a tent. Overall, this whole thing is such an adventure. Like, where am I even? Like, wearing 4 sweatshirts on top of a crater in Africa. Like, what is life, right? Good morning. Another very early start to the day. It's not even 6 a.m. Oh my god, look at the sky though. That's nice, but sleeping in this tent, probably would not recommend. I mean, if not the cold, it wouldn't be the worst, but for my taste, it's a bit too cold. That is my alarm. Oh my god, but just look at this. I don't witness things like this too often. Also, funny story, or not so funny, when you stay in campsites like this in national parks here, you still have to be very careful about the wild animals. Most of the time they don't do anything, or like, I guess, like they literally never do anything. I think those are very rare occasions when something actually happens, and there's no fences here, so they can come. Yesterday we were going back from bathroom and we're walking past this tree, and we talked about something. I guess we were like really into the conversation, and then when we reach our tents, we look back and it turned out that there was a huge bison standing like literally right next to this tree. And bisons are well, they're much taller than we are. They're probably bigger than 2 meters, and they're huge aggressive animals, and we didn't even notice. So you do have to be careful, and you do have to look around. Can you give one to me? Oli, let me investigate. Yeah, that one here. Guys, but I've learned so much on this safari. Today we're gonna be exploring Ngorongoro crater, which, fun fact, was created by an active volcano that collapsed. And apparently, even though everyone calls it a crater, it's not a crater, it's a caldera. Do I know what the difference is? No, but I'll figure that out. Ngorongoro is known as a very, very beautiful and unique place. I've heard from many people that Ngorongoro was actually their favorite part of safari here in Tanzania. It's also the place where you're most likely to see rhinos, and that's like the last popular animal we haven't seen yet. There are also apparently plenty of elephants and many other animals. Another interesting fact about Ngorongoro is the fact that it's not a national park, it's a conservation area. And the difference between national park and conservation area is basically the fact that in conservation area you have people, human beings, living next to animals, and people who live there are Maasai tribe. They are allowed to live there because they're not hunters. They don't eat the wild animals, they don't do anything to them, they just leave them alone. They have their goats and cows. So there are Maasai villages inside the crater, or not inside, they're like by the crater, but in the Ngorongoro area. We made it to the gate. The way it works here with national park, or with this place as well, is that you always have entrance fee and you pay for 24 hours. Get out. Oh my god, look at this. What a view. Worth to wake up that early. Oh, look at that little bait. This place just looks very surreal. Just like a huge piece of land and animals everywhere. Beautiful. He's crying. Why is he crying?
That is their local, their vocal sounds.
Is that why you're crying? You're just trying to hit on her? No.
3 days.
This baby is 2-3 days old and it can walk already.
See that one?
Like, human babies are so freaking useless.
When they get born, within 5 minutes they can start to walk.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. After the lion, we can stop.
Speeding now because we just saw lions. After the lions. 2 lions walking there, and oh, so that's the mummy, right?
Yes.
Mummy lion and 2 baby lions. Oh my god.
Enjoy this, guys. Enjoy walking with the baby.
Oh my god, they're so close. I cannot believe this. Like, oh my god.
I think mommy is not really concerned about it. Look at this. It's so cute. Can we check out mommy?
So the mama lion is there. And apparently she's hungry and she wants to hunt.
They can select before hunting.
Oh, so right now she's doing... Oh my god.
You see what it's doing?
Yeah, she's looking at the animals and she's thinking about hunting. Oh my god, she's... Oh. Family reunited.
Hunting is like mathematics, taking calculations. So if now...
So they're actually really smart.
Yes. So now she can see that if I can be able to, I mean, in this distance, will I be able to catch that prey?
Look how crazy it is. We've got lions here, then there are zebras over there, gnus, and back there on the horizons, there are elephants. So everything is kind of happening.
I can see the hyena as well that way.
Oh, hyenas as well?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all here at the same place. We've got baby hippos. Oh, what was that? Was that a hippo? How do you pee in this park?
Breakfast here as well?
We're like a bunch of kids. Larian, can I pee? Can I have breakfast? But isn't it dangerous to pee if hippos are right there?
When you move here, you can go behind the car, right?
What about the hippos, Lauren? Are they not gonna attack us?
They're aggressive, so it's not good to have it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fun fact, hippos are the most dangerous animals to human beings, right, Lauren?
Yes.
So obviously when you go on a safari, most of the time you won't have access to an actual toilet. I mean, sometimes there are like by entrances to national parks, like this one in Lake Manyara.
Imagine if I just like film myself peeing now. I would never. I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Soap. And here Anita and I are going crazy about soap. But it's rare, and most of the time you just have to do your business outside on the road. And no, you do not go into like bushes, or you cannot, well, hide behind a tree, because that would be too dangerous, because animals can be hiding there as well. So what you do is basically that, well, your guide picks a suitable place out in the open where you can see far away in the distance if any animals are coming, and you just pee behind the car while the others are watching for you. So it can be a little stressful, but I mean, well, that's the only way it can be done.
Okay, so we're reading out list of animals we have seen.
Elephant, lion, buffalo, jaguar, rhino, cheetah.
Jaguar.
Yes,
Yes, we did. We saw.
Yes, we did.
No, this
Okay,
is
no
all
time.
again. This is being
Start
recorded.
again.
Elephant, lion, buffalo, jaguar.
So today is unfortunately the very last day of our safari, but it's gonna be an exciting one for sure. I mean, every single day has been exciting so far, so why would it be any different with this day? So we're going to Lake Manyara today, and we're actually back at the same campsite where we started. So you know how I told you that like good bathrooms and toilet paper and soap is like a super valuable thing here. Just check out this bathroom. That's what I'm talking about. This is like heaven for us now after being on this safari for a good couple of days.
So that last day in Lake Manyara did turn out to be equally great as all the other days. The landscape was completely different here, so it was super interesting to see, and we saw a lot of monkeys that day, which this national park is actually known for. We saw a bunch of beautiful elephants, and they were so close to us. And the highlight of the day for me was definitely the sleeping lion, and also this whole pack of lions that we spotted towards the end of the day. And there were so many of them. I think there were like 12 lions there or something like that.
Who else is he gonna try? He'll make his rounds.
I don't know, I think I've got everything I wanted. Every time we see something new, like every time we see a new animal, I feel like that's the highlight, and then we see something else and I feel again like that's the highlight. So it's just crazy. If I would, guys, if you would have to choose like the highlight, like the best moment, what would you choose?
Baby lions for me.
Yeah,
Baby lions,
was the
yeah.
big one. When the first day in Tarigiri, where the elephants walked straight
Oh,
straight past us on both sides.
You see the one who is standing up now? That is the young male.
Who is it?
Yeah, the one who is looking to us, that one.
Yeah.
He's a young male.
Oh yeah.
You see?
Kind of in the
Yeah,
middle.
you can kind of see. Oh, his face is so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if that will. Oh, watch out! Oh no! Now she just looks like a kitty.
I honestly feel like this whole safari experience was even better than I expected. And I've seen so much wildlife in these 5 days, and I've learned so much about animals in Tanzania. And I guess I don't even have to say it because I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I would 100% recommend doing safari to almost everyone. I mean, I wouldn't say it's something you should do with small kids, or if your health is not great, at least not a long safari like I did. Doing a safari definitely has its challenges, but overall it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life.